Hi, welcome to Eclassopedia. I'm science tutor at Eclassopedia. Now, I would like to say about grade 8 IB curriculum, lesson plan in detail, followed by discussion of one topic. So, during their time in grade 8, they are taught the fundamental topics. Students learn about energy, energy types, body systems, nutrition, mechanism, machines, ins electricity, circuits, magnetism, waves. So in today's session, we're going to have to discuss a brief topic of ecosystem. So let's begin with the topic. Okay. So first of all, the term comes is biosphere. What is biosphere? Biosphere is a part of Earth that supports life. So human beings, plants, animals, insects, wherever, whatever life exists is on biosphere. So it is the part of Earth that supports life. Second term, we have ecology. What is ecology? Ecology is branch of science that studies ecosystem. Or you can say it helps to understand the distribution and abundance of living things in a physical environment. Now the topic is and that ecosystem. What is ecosystem? So ecosystem is the functional unit of nature. It comprises of biotic and abiotic components. Simply, we can say it is a community of living things and their non-living environment and can be as large as desert and as small as puddle. An ecosystem must contain producers, decomposers, consumers, that than inorganic waste. So all ecosystems require energy from external source. So do you know what is the external source of energy? The external source is the sun. So we can say ecosystem is interaction between organism and their surrounding environment. I hope you understand what is ecosystem, what is ecology, what is biosphere. Now here we have what are the types of ecosystem. So there are different types of ecosystem. First of all, we have the terrestrial ecosystem. Terrestrial ecosystem represents for land, forest ecosystem for plants and animals, grassland ecosystem for vegetation, desert ecosystem, simply we can say where there is very less amount of rainfall. Tundra ecosystems have void of trees and freshwater ecosystem supports aquatic life. Marine ecosystems, we can say ecosystem which includes seas and oceans. Now here we have components of ecosystem. We'll check out what are the components of ecosystem. So in components of ecosystem, it includes biotic components and abiotic components. Biotic components represent for living things and abiotic components represent for non-living things. Then here we have biotic components. Now let's talk about what is biotic components. Biotic component describe living components of an ecosystem such as plants and animals. We can say eukaryotes and prokaryotes. Now here in this ecosystem, what we have is refer to all life of an ecosystem. It is based on nutrition, biotic component, which can be categorized into autotrophs, heterotrophs, heterotrophs, or you can say decomposers. Now, first of all, we have producer. What is producer in an ecosystem? Producer in an ecosystem is baseline part of the food chain, that is plants. That is food. Food if plants gets from the food by the process of photosynthesis. So what we can call that they produce food through the process of photosynthesis, and consequently all organisms higher on the food chain rely on producers. Then you have consumers. Consumers are the living things that have to hunt, gather, and eat their foods. They depend upon the primary consumer, secondary, or tertiary consumers. Now, first of all, we have primary consumer. What is this? They are herbivorous and they rely uh, on producers for food. Secondary consumer, they are carnivorous. They depend upon on primary consumer for energy. They can be carnivore or omnivore. Then you have tertiary consumers. They are the organisms that depend upon secondary consumer for food, and they can also be omnivore. Then you have quaternary consumer. These are present in some food chains. These organisms on the tertiary consumer for energies. Furthermore, they are usually at the top of food chain as they have no natural predators. Then comes decomposers. What are decomposers? These are non-living things that get energy by breaking down dead plants and animals. I hope you understand biotic component. Biotic component are those which include living components such as plants and animals. Under this, there come producers. These are baseline of the food chain, and consumers. These have to for living. They have to hunt, gather, and eat their food, and these are called consumers. They are of primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. Then decomposers. These are the living part that have to get energy by breaking down dead plants and animals. Then we have a biotic component. What is a biotic component? These are the non-living components of ecosystem. You can say water, soil, and atmosphere. Or you can say it includes air, water, soil, minerals, sunlight, temperature, nutrient, wind, and altitude, turbidity, etc. Under this, we can say that there are climatic factors like temperature, humidity, sunlight, rain, etc. Inorganic components, it includes oxygen, water, carbon, nitrogen. I hope you understood. So what is abiotic component, which are the non-living component of the ecosystem, right? And they have climatic factor, they are inorganic components. In climatic, there is temperature, humidity, sunlight, rain, and inorganic, oxygen, water, carbon, nitrogen. So here are the some questions. If you know, please do write in the comment box. If you like this video, please register to us to subject and feel free to get in touch with the team of Eclassopedia. The link and contact number has been given in the description box. Please do like it, share and subscribe. Thanks.